Hello, Pyrofox. Let's talk about aura farming, a bracket 3 hopeful for the new Killian coming out of Strixhaven. So we're trying to goad our opponents. We think the goad is the real power he provides. It's okay to be wrong. The aura draw being the sprinkles on the cupcake. Truly spoken like somebody who doesn't play enough blue. So we have a lot of enchantments and enchantment creatures to goad things, a few auras for card draw, and goading my opponent's stuff. 3 game changers, no combos, nice and clean. $1,200, hell yeah. So Killian himself, 3 mana. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, tap up to 1 target creature and goad it. Whenever 1 or more creatures that are enchanted by an aura you control attack, draw a card. So anytime we goad an opponent's creature, we should theoretically get at least 1 card out of it. Aura maxing. Beginning of combat, you may pay 1. When you do, make a sorcerer roll token attached to target creature you control. That's cute. This is like, are you, because there's a very specific type of character that has this type of aura. 1 second. I'm not sure if you're familiar with our boy Ranta. This is the type of aura that you're maxing right now. He gets killed horribly. He goes out like a real bitch. So now for bracket 3 we might get away with it. I just worry about +1/+1, right? Like ideally this is a greedy and multi-step draw engine, but it's very cute. I still need that. Sick. Yes. Give me back my thing. Oh, a 3rd time you've played an enchantment this turn is kind of greedy, but we have card draw in the command zone. They fly now is great. Greater Auramancy is... Ooh, I don't love this, because the way this deck probably wants to win is by Aura Voltron. Like, that's how you're going to do it. You're going to soften people up with other stuff, but you're going to be attaching, like, damaging auras to your creatures to hit people, and giving them Shroud means we're limited to 1 aura per creature. Now, for stuff like All That Glitters and Ethereal Armor, that's okay. As far as I know, most of the other Enchantress targets that want to get really big and huge do want you to be enchanting them multiple times, which Auramancy does create a problem for. It's alive! Disagree. I mean, I like the first half of Starfield of Nyx. I like the first half of Starfield of Nyx because if we want to goad our opponent's creatures, they're going to die. We want a way to get those enchantments back. Hell yeah. However, if we want to effectively goad our opponent's creatures, and if we want to effectively enchant our board, our curve probably has to be pretty low. We probably have to be rocking with, like, mostly 2-drop and 3-drop enchantments. And so, Opalescence just gives us, like, a lot of really shitty creatures. You don't need that. So we have some graveyard hate, we have some removal, we have some one-off enchantment removal, some fuck you, some fuck you, some more fuck you, some more fuck you, some extra fuck you. Beautiful. You may or may not need to adjust some of this, but I don't think any of these cards are incorrect. Don't hit me. Sure. I take issue with Inkshield. Very fun card. I don't think your deck is ever in the business of holding up 1 billion mana. I think your deck is in the business of, like, I am casting the enchantments that I can that allow me to hold up 1 mana to maybe Swords to Plowshares you. But I supremely doubt that we have the level of, like, instant speed control magic going on, or like instant speed draw, where we're okay with the tempo of I'm passing with 5 mana open. Sphere of Safety is fucking perfect. Like, you just crank out enchantments, drop this, job done. 3 mana is also much more achievable than 5. Like, it's really, I trust you to hold 3 mana or less. Unless I see some crazy ramp, some crazy cost reduction, the most beautifully designed curve this side of, like, the Sydney Auditorium, I mistrust Inkshield. Although it is thematic, because I like the original Killian was like Ink Duelist, and he's still He's still doing Expedition 33 shit, so I get it. Elucidate. We got some tutors. Perfect. Notably not a game changer. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're... You are a rat. You are a rat. There's no way. I'm gonna keep it straight with you. I will hear out Smothering Type. There is no fucking way Chrome Mox is appropriate for it's the appropriate final game changer for what we're doing here. Because it's like one out of every like 10 games, this will allow you to play turn 2 Killian. Every other game, it is worthless. I do not think that is worth your third game changer slot, especially when you're in black and it could be like demonic tutor. Flash. I can't sing, but I love the reference here. Exalted, don't mind if I do. That's sick. I love that. Get goaded on. Only having 5 of these definitely undercuts the angle you were telling me about. I do think you can like soft goad by saying, hey, I'll give you an enchantment if you don't hit me. Then, oh wait, I'm so fucking stupid. The commander goads. The Vine Boom's not on, but imagine Vine Boom's raining down from heaven. See, you thought about goad. I thought about card draw, because I know the parts of the card that are good. Alright, so we have 5 things that goad outside our commander. We have 29 total enchantments. We have 11 auras in the deck. That's a fucking problem. That is a big problem. Now I understand Spellbook Vendor. Okay. We'll go to the playtest and see how it works. Alright, opening hand. No auras. I have a very good setup piece, which is great. Paying myself for 1 to play them. I do nothing. I miss my 3rd land drop because I'm on 36 lands. I pass in shame. I miss my land drop. I pass in shame. We go to the next playtest. I got 2 lands. I don't have white though, which means I don't get access to my 2 drops. I got 2 lands. Oh boy, am I not feeling this curve. I think we probably go Urza's Saga here. Killian. We get a Plains. I think this is becoming Soul Ring now. And then I'm like Eye of Nidhogging. I'm Nidhogging all over you. So I get to draw a card on my opponent's turn. Oh, you lucky duck. We found one of the other 11 auras in our deck. We... Bop, bop, bop. Oh, we're gonna get pit fucked again. So your land base, I normally don't talk about this. Your land base probably needs some work. Because we've taken, what, 3 test hands so far, and every one of them has had trouble based on our ability to produce the colors we need in the amounts we need. Because ideally, we want to go Light Pause, Redemption Arc, get a good aura for Light Pause. And we can't do that because we only have the 1 white pip. So this turn, I probably do Light Pause and Grim Guardian, which I don't think we play this guy. I think if you want to do, you're already so light on auras, you're light on lands, you're light on non-commander based card draw. This enchantment drain effect, I don't actually think is relevant to the play pattern you're going to have, because you're an Enchantress deck. You care way more about fighting. Like drain 1, whatever. I'm goading Galta. I'm goading your Galta, and I'm fucking killing you about it. So broadly, I don't like that category of thing. Like Celestial Ancient is fine, because that's going to help us finish the combat-based game plan. I also don't love Doomwake Giant. in that same context because it never seems like we get a lot of mana, and so I'm not convinced that we're just ripping like you need to rip 3 enchantments in a turn for me to feel confident about this type of constellation payoff. As it stands, this just says, hey, fuck Rodney the token player. Like I'm committing this card to make sure Rodney the token player cannot play the game. If you want to do that, okay. I think there are more proactive and cool things we could do. What do we have here? We have the Aura Maxer. We have Helm of the Gods, which is very cute. I think we do the tap land first to fix our colors. We need Evolving Wilds. Oh, wait, we would have drawn that first, so we scried this actually. Beautiful. All that glitters. I love it. Evolving Wilds for maybe a Plains. And I can get Hateful Eidolon out. Then I can play my Verge, get my commander down. Can now go, so I could Spellbook Vendor, pay 1, swing something, but that doesn't help me a ton because I want to get into the Goad. So I think I Festering Wound. Yeah, Festering Wound and then pass. I get to draw a card on their turn because they swung with a with an enchanted creature. I have Greater Oromancy, which I don't want to do. I've missed my land drop. I have Opalescence, which I like, which I don't want to do. I don't ever want to cast, I don't think. I can do Ariette. And then I'm presented with the other issue of All That Glitters is great. I don't want to give it to an opponent's creature. I want to give that to like my commander. I want to give that to Hateful Eidolon when I get later into the game. So I think we just play Ariette and we say, okay, well now you're not goaded anymore, but should you attack, you can't attack me. Also drain 1. I hope to God they attack. Go to my turn, get another land out. I can Aura Max, but none of... I try to be pretty generous with where you have swings and commander playtests. I don't... On turn 6, I don't love the idea of swinging anywhere with... I mean, I guess we can throw away the Hateful Eidolon because we barely care about them. We get this guy down, we pay 1, we put an aura on them, we swing, we draw 1 because we swung with an aura. It almost certainly dies. So it dies and I draw a card because it had an aura on it. Go to end step. I'm going to discard these 2 cards because I actively don't want to play them. I will hope this person is still swinging away. I go Plains. Man. And so now, like, it's turn 7. We have goaded 1 creature all game. We are now able to, like, Winds of Wrath, which would board wipe us. We have a lot of cards in hand, but I don't think those cards work with what we want to do. So I'm going to recommend that we do a relatively complete rebuild here. I think you are leaning too hard into like default Enchantress synergy. I think we need to up the aura count a lot. I think if you want to be doing auras with this commander, not OTAG. Type Aura Commander Orzhov. I think you need to be doing a lot more politicking. And I would want to have confidence that I was like dropping an aura every turn. I would want to go like aura, hold up interaction. Aura, hold up interaction. Aura, hold up interaction. Late game, all that glitters, die. Like Alien Symbiosis, this is actually sick as fuck because you put that on something, you make it big. If you ever have to recast the thing, check me out. I can discard a card because I'm drawing so many cards from Killian. So I would be looking for I'd be looking for way more like 2 mana auras. Straight up. Animate Dead would be really kooky for this deck too. Somebody like has to swing away a goaded creature they control. I take it. I can use it for card draw. I would also genuinely be looking at like I would be looking for some things like Armor of Faith. Like I would be thinking, what are my best enchantment ETB synergies? How do I get really cheap enchantments that are gonna fill the board with creatures that are not too big for me to handle? Like I don't want the board to get, and I presume that's why you don't have many auras in here in the first place, because you were like, oh, I can't give them all that glitters. Fucking die. Like a chump. You can give them Armor of Faith, be like, yeah, sure, your Llanowar elves 2/2, by the way. You wouldn't give it to elves. You would give it to something that they were actually going to swing. But I think more things like Symbiosis, Armor of Faith, there was Angelic Gift, like give somebody a flyer, I get an extra card, I get more cards every time you swing. I think that is a play pattern you can really make work. And the other benefit of these is that these pull double duty on giving my stuff flying is just good. Giving my opponent stuff flying is just good. So I think you want to play around more with like minor but always good things so that you don't have this tension of, okay, here's an aura I only want to give to my opponents. Here's an aura I only want to give to me. You want to have a shitload of auras that you are happy to put on your stuff, and you're okay with putting on an opponent's stuff in the early game to get the cards. Aspect of Gorgon's pretty evil for that. Like give some give somebody who doesn't have access to white mana blessing, dude. It's right there. It's right there. Be like, yeah. Like imagine some green player plays their favorite creature and you just go, okay, 2 mana every time you swing that I draw a card. Sick as. And then on your side of the board, it counts for all that glitters, and you're the one with white mana, so you can pump it. I think there's a lot of really stupid shit you can get up to. And I think the spots that you should be taking away from, probably like Spellbook Vendor. Demon of Fate's design is incredible copium. You do want discounts. I'm not going to debate that. You do want discounts. You're heavy on one permanent type. But like, what's our curve? Yeah, we're going to cast a 3 mana spell for free, dog? Please, be serious. So I don't know if there's another one that is just like Cloud Key or Starfield Mystic, but that's the type of thing you want. Airdew is openly ridiculous. Again, your deck is just not expensive enough to want this. I think what you probably want is you want more early stuff that helps you double spell in the early game. You want these 1 mana cost reducers. Let's go to Cloud Keys tag. Cost reducer, Commander, Orzov. You could probably do the medallions. It's going to be a little tricky unless you would need to pay really close attention. You're leaning white right now, so Pearl Medallion seems like probably a good shout, but I would want to be like 70% in one color, 30% in the other. Um, you don't really want to do Danitha right now because you don't have enough auras, but if you got to the point where you had a lot of auras, you would probably want it. There's blue spells, red spells. You could be an absolute fuck and do Helm of Awakening. That would be adorable. Like I think Starnheim Courser is genuinely better because I could see you going on turn 4. Like I've played Killian. You go Starnheim Courser, Alien Symbiosis. That's a great double spell turn 4. Sets you up for more turns, utilizes the discount right away, curves out a lot more cleanly than doing like trying to do Demon the Face design, doing Airdo. Envoy, you could make the same argument, but I wouldn't want to do it until our aura, unless our aura count was like 25. I don't think we need this 2 cost reduction. Hero of Iroas, unfortunately, we are not targeting him quite enough. And then that's probably the end. So you have more options if you lean way, way more heavily into auras. Okay, but stuff I don't believe in. I don't believe in Victor with the deck as is. Maybe if you get more discounts, it's possible, but I don't think this drop a third enchantment is ever happening. I actually don't believe in Soaring Lightbringer because it's not enchanted creatures, it's only enchantment creatures. And I don't think we want to marry ourselves to having to run enchantment creatures. We want to be able to go like, hey, here's just a guy. Here's Core Spirit Dancer who has all that glitters on them. So don't love Lightbringer. I think Auramancy is actively bad for you. I think Doomwake Giant I think gets better with the edits I'm suggesting you make because you're more often going to be like double spelling, and maybe even Victor comes back in if we make all the edits that I want. But the rest of that is mostly fine. Yeah, I don't love Hero of Iroas for the reasons I said when I saw them in Scryfall. I don't think we're finding auras that we want to put on our own stuff often enough. I don't think we're hitting critical mass. Greatly dislike Opalescence. Don't love Starfield of Nyx. Like I hate to pull the Enchantress player out of you. Starfield of Nyx is fucking Sun Titan for sure. You kill that guy right now for Sun Titan. It is the almost dead ass same effect, except Sun Titan can bring back fetch lands. It can bring back your commander. It can bring back your utility creatures after they get board wiped. Like for sure. On a similar note, don't love Toxic Deluge. Do love Austere Command. Because you have relatively few artifacts. Almost all of your creatures are really, really tiny. And so the destroy all creatures with mana value 4 or greater reset to a bunch of little shitheads. But hey, mine get +2/+2 and flying. That sounds delicious to me. Ariet's great. I do think we need that. I do think we need draw on cast, draw on cast. Yeah, adorable. Draw on cast. Yeah, I think the draws are okay. Like I said, don't believe in Ink Shield. I think this is too mana hungry. I don't think I can see the dream here. This is again, I think you are playing in a world where you hit like 5 more land drops than you actually hit. Hollowed Haunting. Yeah, we can try it. It's bracket 3. I think it's slow and I don't love it. Nurgle's Rod is perfect. I love this card. That's beautiful. Your tutors are good. Chrome Mox is flatly fucking ridiculous. I don't like Sigarda's Aid only because it's a one-off. And because we don't like we're just not playing at instant speed. Like we're just not doing it. This is the one card that lets us play at instant speed, but if we can't do it reliably, I think this is like the Green Goblin mask speaking to you, being like, yeah, Play Sagada's Aid. You can play me with Flash. That way you can hold up 5 mana for Ink Shield. And I think we'd be better off if we just commit both slots to proactive stuff we do on our turn, and then we hold up like 1 mana, please God don't kill me. Mox Amber's fucking ridiculous. I think Map's fine. Smothering Tides is unfortunately fine. Still can't even. Yeah, I think these are great. And then I think your impetuses are great. And then I think from there, everything after that is like killing your darlings to get the aura count just a little bit higher. You probably don't have to go all the way to 20. But I just want to be more confident that I'm going to have one in all of my opening hands. I want to be more confident that my first aura is going to draw me into my second aura, whether that's through Killian's effect or whether that is through seeing like Mesa Enchantress in my opening hand. And then we got to pair in these discounters a little bit. And then I think you've really got a stew going there. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this helps.